Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI, one of the most widely used personality tests in the world, was created by mother-daughter Catherine Cook Briggs and Isabel Briggs Myers. This test divides people's personalities into 16 types. Individuals, schools, and industries use personality testing, but none of the tests, like the MBTI, disclose the true nature of a person's personality. The issue was, each test was made using a unique set of criteria to identify personality. For example, the MBTI test emphasizes introversion and extroversion to group individuals into personality types, and 5 different traits are scored by the Big Five to the participants. Most have results based on the questions participants respond about themselves. Objective self-evaluation can be tricky and can make lying easy. Questions that do not induce an accurate answer but may already have a clear favorable answer make it hard to be objective. When asked whether to agree or disagree, we show favor in choosing the answer the one asking the question seems to expect from us. Some questions would force you to choose one answer even if you value both choices to the question fairly, like some questions in the MBTI. The result of this forced choice does not reveal the true preference of a person, compelling as it may, since the answer could change when taking the same forced choice question multiple times by the same person. Unsurprisingly, the test results might be inconsistent due to the flaws of the method. A study showed that nearly half of the second-time takers of the MBTI get assigned a different type only a few weeks after the first, and people having very similar scores end up with different personality types, according to the other studies on the MBTI, indicating that personality types do not reflect in real life due to the strict divisions. Furthermore, the constant shift of the definitions of personality traits makes it more complicated, such as the terms popularized by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, introvert and extrovert. An introvert is a person who, regardless of their circumstance, sticks to their principles, later on characterized as being shy. And extroverts adapt themselves according to the situation, later described as outgoing people. Nowadays, being alone is a peaceful time for an introvert, while being in a crowd gives energy to an extrovert, and falling somewhere in between is the ambivert. These tests are based on the ideas of an inherent, unchanging personality. However, personality seems to change during key periods like school years or the beginning of work, as research ultimately suggests. Though certain traits of a person's behavior may be shaped due to the environment they were exposed to, while certain traits may be retained as well. Depending on the usage of a personality test, all of this matters more or less. After all, there is no harm in using the test as long as participants do not fully believe in the results. Participants may even learn new knowledge from the tests. Of course, personality tests are used not just for self-discovery. Schools use them to advise students on their future career paths, and industries use the tests to hire people to positions that fit them. However, the results of these tests may prevent people from doing what they're good at or prevent them from opportunities that will make them grow, since the results do not predict a person's capabilities.